Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I want you to know how much I appreciate you when you come, and especially when you have heard the message and you resonate with some things. Then I would love it if you would hit the like button, or if you make a comment, or if you share it with a friend, or certainly if you subscribe. I really appreciate that kind of feedback. Then I know that I'm on the right track and that we're resonating with the messages. And so, yeah, I appreciate that so much. Okay, let's see here. That's that one. All right, so this is your angel reading for July 12th through 18th of 2021. And it is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. That's just for somebody else. So, as always, this is your messages from your guardian angels. And so they come when I ask, just before I start the video, then I ask for those angels to come forward to bring the messages for Virgo. And so it's kind of a collective energy that comes, and they talk to my guardian angels who give me your messages to give to you. It's likely it's things that they've been wanting to tell you for a while, or they've been showing you, and maybe you've not been getting the message. Sometimes you have been getting the message, but you just need a bit of confirmation or something like that. And so they take advantage of this moment of me asking, and then they give the answers that way. And so it is kind of interesting, isn't it, how when it's a large group of people all born in the same month approximately, and can all have kind of similar energies, right? So that the same message resonates with different people, and often in different ways. So it's really, really awesome. I love that part. The angels know what they're doing, hey? There's just no question there. Okay, angels, so one more card here. What other messages do you want our Virgo to know today for the week of July 12th through 18th? There it is. Okay, let me have a look here. Okay. So it looks like there's something that you've been doing or wanting to do, and you're kind of confused about that so far. It's just because you don't have all the information. Do some research, have a look. Yeah, so I'm seeing you looking up, the internet is your friend. Have a look through all that stuff. Also, be asking the people around you. Also, if you're on, information groups of some kind where you can ask people who've experienced that before what their experience was with that, then do that. So ask around, be the student, get yourself really in learning mode, right? And then you'll learn all the stuff. And still also ask your guardian angels, if there's, once you've done all that, ask your angels, what is it, is there any information that has not yet come forward? And then invite that, right? So that you get the whole picture. And then you're going to feel no confusion left, and you'll be really confident stepping forward, knowing how to do that thing, right? So always being a student, it's kind of a way of being. It's a perspective. It's that, there's always more to be learned. You often are really, really the part of the time, you are the one who is the expert in the certain case. And so you also have your knowledge and everything to share, but other people are the expert on different subjects. And so the more you ask, the more you receive those answers. Yeah, excellent. Okay, and so it's do the work. Do the work. So I'm going to read this. It's not enough to dream or pray. That's where you start, that's for sure. But you've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. So What are the steps? When, you can sit there and you can, envision what it is you want, really flesh it out, really feel it, little, smell it, taste it, all those things. And then you'll be shown the steps to take. So what are the steps? And get going on them, right? There is definitely work to be done about that. So, let's just say you need to mow the lawn and you don't really feel like it, or you've got a whole bunch of other stuff also to do, but you have to get the lawn mowed. So you sit there, you picture yourself mowing the lawn. You drum up the enthusiasm for it. And so you get, excited about it almost. Okay, I'm going to get that done. But if you never actually step out the door and go grab the mower, it's not going to get done, is it? Right? So whatever this is, it's a new project on the go, or it's this thing that you've been researching, something like that. So you have to actually do the steps in order to create it and to make it really fully come about. If you're looking for a job, really picture yourself. What job do you want? You can be a little bit general, things like this to start with. You don't have to picture exactly which company it is, but you picture yourself there in a job, being happy, accomplishing your work, your goals, having people respect you, and having good conversations with those people. Picture all that stuff, but it won't go anywhere until you actually apply for jobs, right? Like, that's just how the world works. And so do your work, get busy, do the stuff. Okay, and so then, okay, here we go. These are really nice, positive cards. That's awesome. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. So that when you're doing your work and you're doing all the steps, it's possible that you won't actually get what you want immediately, but you will. It just means that thing wasn't specifically for you. For some of you, you're going to get your thing right away, and that'll be just awesome. You'll love it. For some of you, you're going to have to be more persistent, and you'll have to just keep trying and ask more questions. If it still feels like, well, I don't know, I'm not sure that I know everything that I need to. Well, ask more questions. Find different experts than who you consulted with last time, right? Because different people see different things. And so you'll just have to have some perseverance here. But it will all come. It will all come out, and it will all come out exactly as it's supposed to, right? So anything that's for you will not pass you by. And anything that's not for you cannot come to you. So no, there's no forcing of that, right? Yes. And have faith and have hope, because even if you can't see it yet, so some of you are seeing this, but some of you are not yet. There is something brand new for you on the horizon, and it is amazing. It's this awesome fit for you. So they're not really giving me any kind of a timeline or anything like that. They're just saying that it's coming. It's coming. You need to just finish learning, and you need to have the perseverance and the persistence, and it will come. Have faith. Like, what? It's yours. It's yours. We already know this. It cannot go to anybody else. Okay. Yeah, that feels really good. The outcome of it feels good. Between now and then, they're showing me that you are feeling some frustration, and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, like, enough already. Like, when can I not get this? How come this hasn't come to me yet? I've been doing all these things and trying to do that and trying to accomplish it, and it's just not working. It will. Have faith. Yes. Okay. So they're saying to me, you are not forgotten. You are not forgotten. So it's coming. And the reason you have to wait is because the best thing has not yet kind of come together and been built yet. It's like if you order new furniture and they have to build it, and it takes forever. And if if you rush it, if they send it, it'll only be half built, right? And then it'll fall apart quickly. So have patience, have perseverance, keep actually working at it. Don't give up. Keep on track, and then it will be able to come to you as soon as it's ripe, as soon as it's ready. So, conscious consumer. So, be conscious about how you spread your resources around, right? So, this is to do with you, that you want to make sure that you keep some for your future, right? That always makes sense. Partly it's that, okay, let me just see. Partly it's that you want to make sure that the place that you're spending your money at is deserving. Now, isn't that an interesting thing for them to say? So you want those companies to be ethical. You want them to not, be using sweatshop labor, that kind of thing. So that also is going to take some research. So this is kind of a new thing for me. So I'm sure a lot of you have been very conscious of this already for a long time. But for me, this is a new message. I've never really heard them say this kind of stuff before. So you want to know that where your money is going is a place that lines up with your own personal ethics and beliefs. So, things are so intertwined these days, it's hard to know sometimes where these products actually came from. But if you're starting brand new at this, they're saying to start in the store when whatever it is you're thinking to buy, look at the packaging and see where was it made. If possible, find something that's made, as close to you in your location as possible. And that's a good way to start. And after that, then, maybe a company is going to catch your attention somehow. And so then you'll know that company either is a place you want to buy from or you don't want to buy from, right? So then you'll be conscious of that. It can grow a little at a time. You don't have to, dedicate every moment and all your focus to learning these things, but definitely have awareness of it and understand that these things, it's just like any energy. The more attention you pay to it, the more it becomes, right? The more of it comes to you. So if you're buying products that are made in an unethical way, using child labor maybe, or things like that, or that are grown with all kinds of chemicals and they underpay their workers, or things like that, the more you buy those things, then the more money they have to do it again. But you can only choose for your own self, if you choose not to buy those things, then they will have a little less money. And there's no need to be on a soapbox. There's no need to convince anybody else that to do this with you. You all by yourself do have this kind of influence. I know it feels like, oh, well, I would only be buying one little thing every 2 years or something like that, but that's fine. It still counts, right? And worldwide, the energies are moving in this direction. And so things that are not ethical, that do not line up with you and your values and your beliefs, do not have them with you, because they then bring your vibration down, right? So just being aware of that and knowing where to spend your money, that is knowing what choices to make to line up with your inner beliefs. That's really important. And so we have here a windfall of abundance, and this feels very connected to that. So as you follow your beliefs, as you maintain your integrity, then your vibration raises. As you use companies and products with higher vibration, with higher ethics to match your own, then the more your and their vibration rises. And when you have a higher vibration, the abundance has no choice but to come to you. And that's for that company as well. So this is talking about other things as well, like everything. When you when you have a higher vibration and you are spreading love and you are spreading joy and you're feeling appreciation, and you're seeing the good in everything all around you, then the more good has to come to you. It's just how that works. Like, it's the law of attraction, and it's just like gravity. You can't turn it off, right? So this is amazing. This windfall of abundance is on its way to you, especially as you stay in your own integrity. Yeah, that's awesome. It's like a reward for being yourself, right? Okay, so let's get one more little bit of wisdom here. Giving and receiving. So we were talking about that. So the more that you appreciate what's going on around you, that is a form of giving. It's your love that you're noticing and your appreciation, and you are allowing it to be exactly how it is, and without trying to change it. That means there's no judgment. There's only acceptance on your part, and the more you give that out, the more there will be for you to receive. And so sometimes we forget to receive. That there's other people, they're giving to us this high regard and the love and the acceptance of our own. But if we don't notice it, if we don't actually take it and receive it, then our balance is going to go off, right? So noticing when people are offering that to you, and making sure to also be offering that ourselves, smiling at people, saying thank you, using your manners, feeling good, feeling appreciative, feeling gratitude. All those things will keep that flow going. And so the more you give, the more there is there for you to receive. And make sure you do both of those actions so that it can be moving. It can be not stagnant. It can be flowing. And that's what keeps it going. Okay, awesome. That's an awesome reading for you, Virgo. Okay, so if you can hang around for one more minute, then let's together do some of that giving and receiving. So first, sending out all the love, sending out all the appreciation and the healing. Oh, take a breath. How does that feel to receive that? That's awesome. Because it's all giving and it's all receiving, all at the same time. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Virgo. I appreciate you and I love you. And I'll see you next week.